Hey everybody, this is David. I just finished watching the Doctor Who special for Easter, Planet of the Dead. Just premiered in, jolly old Britain, and I, over here in the good old US of A, have, through legal means, have watched it. And I'm going to be giving a review on it, if I haven't already said that. Probably said that already with Here's a Review Planet of the Dead, but anyways, this is kind of my first one, so my first review of, well, anything really, so please be kind to my mannerisms and try to ignore the fact that I'm reading what I'm trying to say off all my lame jokes. I'm reading them off a piece of paper back there, so if I glance over on it, please forgive it. I'd have to say that I really enjoyed it, actually. I haven't really enjoyed any of the specials that much after the 2006's The Christmas Invasion, just because I think that they're a little bit too, they've all been a bit too fluffy. Like, they haven't really tried to tell much of a dramatic plot, and they've just kind of been, trying their hardest to not offend anyone, make it a quick, fun little adventure. But I like this one, actually. It managed to be a pretty good balance between being, big and overwrought and epic, yet still, having fun. You've probably already seen it if you're watching this, but just in case, here's a review. Here's a quick little synopsis. The Doctor gets on a bus. There's a jewel thief, played by Michelle Ryan. He goes off onto a desert planet through a wormhole, which he was kind of chasing after. Some weird crap goes down. Now, I liked quite a bit of this episode, so I'm just going to get the bad parts out of the way so I can focus on what I liked. First thing, I did not like the opening sequence. I thought that was very horribly done and bordered on parody. This kind of Mission Impossible style jewel heist with guards that are just there for the hell of it, and all the lasers and the replacing it. It was almost a parody, like I said, and also the kind of fake Mission Impossible type music did really help. And at the end, when the bus starts flying, and there's this really triumphant fanfare while I'm on the subject of music, that was also pretty bad. Very overwrought, pretty lame music. Actually, I have a lot of issues with Murray Gold's soundtrack for the series as a whole, the new series, and this is a pretty good summary of why. He's done okay work, but a lot of times he just kind of ladles on the sap a bit too much. The psychic woman, I did not really like that plot point, mainly because it just was completely unnecessary. Her only purpose was basically to deliver the cryptic warning about he will knock 4 times at the end of the Doctor, which I'll be talking about later on in the review, or rambling about. I'm sorry, I'm very unrehearsed. What else did I like? Actually, that's about it. Other than that, it was a very solidly done episode. The monster of the week was pretty cool. The big flying metal manta rays that create wormholes by spinning it around. They were well designed. Their origin was cool. I'm actually pretty impressed. I think Russell T. Davies has redeemed himself for the farting alien. Aliens, the Slitheen. Let's forget about that. And I was actually very impressed. Those are probably some of the cooler monsters of the original monsters since the new series premiered. So, oh, and the Tridivores, the other alien, the fly people, I thought that them not being evil was kind of not malevolent, was kind of an interesting twist. And actually, speaking of not being evil, I actually liked it was kind of a nice break that the manta ray things weren't really evil, just trying to survive. It's not that I don't like the, muahaha type of villains, but, it's sometimes nice to get a break from that and see an alien species that, is a bit more natural, so that was kind of cool. The setting was pretty fantastic. I believed they were on an alien planet. The acting was pretty good all around. David Tennant's his usual self, well, he's got only 3 more stories. I'm a little bummed out. He's kind of the first Doctor since the new series. I wasn't that big on Christopher Eccleston, and I don't know, I'm just kind of a wee bit sad to see him go. Him and Tom Baker and Sylvester McCoy. I know, don't kill me. I like Sylvester McCoy. But it was well plotted. The special effects were pretty good all around. It actually managed to have some emotion. I liked that only one of them died. There was I was really, really hoping they were not going to kill off Michelle Ryan, mainly because I did not like how they killed off Astrid in the Voyage of the Damned last year. I thought that was very contrived drama, so I was glad that she lived through it. I like the Doctor's reason for not letting her be a continuing companion. I think he's still got some issues after all the crap that's happened to, you know, his buddies in the past 4 years of the new series. He's pretty much had bad luck with companions, so I think that might actually come into play later. What else to report about the episode that I liked? I rather liked Malcolm Taylor. He was a pretty well done character. A wee bit over the top at points, but he managed to be really likable. And the current unit commander, I thought her character was well established. You know, not exactly tough as nails, but I don't know, just very likable. The supporting cast was all pretty good. And I liked the flying bus as much as many people are complaining about it. I thought it was not too over the top. Oh, and I liked Michelle Ryan. Michelle Ryan was pretty cool. She did actually a pretty good job, very likable. I was a bit sad that she did not become a continuing companion. Overall, actually, I was very impressed by it. I mean, I wouldn't call it a great episode, but it was one of those. It was very solid, very well put together. I mean, it's not an all-out classic, but you know, a lot of times, just that's all I ask: a really good, entertaining episode of Doctor Who. I was very happy. Okay, now to get a wee bit nerdy. The statement, "he will knock 4 times," may or may not be a reference to the Master. You know, sound of drums. That, combined with the fact that John Sim has been, you know, cited filming the last couple of specials, so that implies he might be back, which I'm actually pretty excited for. I thought John Sim was far and away the best part of, you know, the sound of drums and Last of the Time Lords. In fact, I'd say he was one of the few good parts of that serial, and I was disappointed that his role of the Master was kind of wasted in such a crappy couple episodes, so I'm looking forward to him coming back. If he does, I mean, they might just be playing us all for saps, and could end up being, I don't know, a return of Zoanon from that one Tom Baker story. What else? The Next Time trailer was kind of cool. The Waters of Mars is kind of my nerdish inclination. The minute Mars is mentioned in reference to Doctor Who, I go, holy crap, the Ice Warriors must be coming back. That probably won't happen, but it's, you know, a nice thought to think. So, that's about it. If reception to this video is good, I might do a review of Torchwood, Children of Earth, which is probably going to be pretty long-winded since I have a lot of issues with Torchwood. So yeah, that's about it.